Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to blow out your hair at home. So the first thing you're going to need is a detangler, a leave-in conditioner. I use Milkshake and I'm at the end of it. And I couldn't find the spray thing. I always make sure to use a decent amount just because my hair is on the drier side and my leave-in conditioner is lighter. And then you obviously comb your hair out. So the second thing I choose to put in is my daily conditioner and primer by OUIDAD, just a little bit because a little goes a long way. I did say my hair is on the drier side and I literally couldn't even get it to go through. But yeah, so I like to use, the extra stuff, but I don't put too much that it wouldn't make my blowout look nice. It'll make it look heavy, like weighed down, and I don't want that. I want, the nice fluffy look. And I want to take out as much water as I can before I blow it out because I will be there for a long time. So I usually do my makeup while I'm waiting for it to dry, and I clip my hair back so I can do my makeup. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you the time in a second, and that's the time where I started. And I remember I did my makeup in between, and I'm going to show you the time where I ended, and you're going to see how long it took me. So I'm back, and the first thing you're going to do is section off your hair. This is important, especially when you are taking the pieces to pick up when you're actually blow drying with the round brush. You want to make sure that you hit every single piece of hair and not miss one, because that is very important. So I usually I pin up 3 sections, but there's 4. And I leave the bottom out because that's the one I'm going to start on. And usually you would pin more up, but I have shorter hair, so it's easier for me to round brush it. For some reason, I literally forgot to record me doing the bottom, but the bottom is more of the straighter kind of look, so you're not gonna really see me doing as much to the bottom. So I'm gonna get more into detail when I start on the sides. That's why I sped it up. So I don't know if you guys can tell like the smoothness. You have to always make sure that you're putting tension, like pulling your hair, not to the point where it's out of your head. So when taking your sections, you have to make sure that it's not bigger than your brush. I'm going to put my round brush up next to my section, and you're going to see it's not bigger than it. If it is bigger, it will not fit on your brush, so there is no point of trying to blow out your hair because it will not come out nice. So the first thing you do is try to dry out your roots as much as you can. I always pull it, like, I don't know if you can tell, I kind of grip my hair around the round brush and always pulling it tight so that I get the straight look and my curl straightens out. Then you want to start blowing your mid shaft. So there's roots, mid shaft, and then your ends. So for me, that's the piece where it's more thick, so it takes longer to dry. And then when you're kind of getting that, you wrap your ends in the brush. So I cut the part out. I don't know why I did it, but you can kind of tell my hair is nice and sleek. It has that little bounce curl to it. So remember, your next section, it has to be the size of the brush, no bigger. Remember, roots first, always. Then you go to the mid shaft, and then you go to your ends. When pulling it to your ends, you're gonna wrap your brush up. I will show you eventually. You're gonna start wrapping your brush up and kind of twisting it so it's going up your hairline. I am blowing it away from my face just because I like the curls out of my face on this side only, so that's why you see me blowing it that way, but you can blow it the other way if you'd like. So right now I'm just trying to get it more sleek, but when you're doing the curl, you always have to make sure that you cool it first. You cannot pull your round brush out right when you're done curling it. It has to cool and then twist. So, funny thing, I dropped my AirPod and I lost it for like 10 minutes, so I had to stop recording and find my AirPod. and it was in like the most easiest place ever. Go back to blowing out your hair. So I'm doing the same thing. Sometimes I go over old pieces if I'm touching it, because usually when it's hot, I don't know if it's wet or dry, but you can feel it. You feel if it's a little damp still. You gotta dry that out. So I have curly hair, but I don't have like really tight curls, so it's easier for me to blow out my hair. But you always have to keep tension, always, because there are some parts of my hair that are so stubborn and don't want to be straight. You'll see it at the end. So now we're starting on the top section. So you're gonna take horizontal lines across the top, and I think for me it was 5 pieces, but you want to make them small so that they fit on your round brush. I also just want to let you know that if it was for a client, the lines would be way straighter for me, but it's just my hair, so yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. So just kidding, it was 4. And so now, so you take your brush, obviously comb your hair out, and you're gonna dry your roots first. This is the most important thing, and then take it all the way down. I want it sleek, so I'm gonna push it down towards my face. When I do finish my curl, every single top piece that I finish is gonna go in my face. It's not gonna go back or to the side, because I want it to go the natural way, whatever way it wants to part. So I always sleek it down all the way, pull it down all the way to my ends, and curl it up. And so this is where I was talking about the curl. You have to let it cool before you take it down. And so we're starting on the next section. So same thing, get the roots first, always. And yeah, just make sure you have enough tension on your brush so you can have it straight, because that's the look we're going for. Straight with volume. Pulling it to the front also gives you volume for the back. Like when you put your hair back, it will give you a little bit more volume even when you pick it up. That's what I'm doing right now. So remember, keep it in your face. Do not put it to the side. So this is the time where I finish on my top sections. So now I'm going to retake each section, blow it, and put it to the back, whichever way it wants to go. Like I said, I don't know if you can see that little volume that I have there. So I'm just going to keep on doing it for every section. Now that I'm playing with my hair, I just realized that I have a piece that decided to curl up a little bit, so I'm just going to go back over with that one piece and blow it out. You always want to make sure that you check your entire hair, even if you ask somebody, like, is it good? Like, are there any pieces that are like crazy, you know? Because then what's the point? So now I am showing you guys not the finished look, because I do put oil in my hair after every single time, but because I said my hair is on the drier side, so I use my UDiva oil. I love this oil. I don't know where to get it though. I got it at a hair show. So you take a little bit and you just put it all around. If you have thinner hair, you do not need oil, because the oil will weigh your hair down. So I do not recommend it unless you need it on your ends only. For me, I need it, and so I never straighten my hair. I think I straightened my hair once since I got my hair cut, just to get my hair curly, just to get my hair healthy, and now you're kind of seeing it. But yeah, I never use a straightener. I try not to use a straightener, and it's just a blowout. Literally, you get better over practice. Like, you have to practice a lot. So might as well throw a little tip in there. Literally, you can make any hairstyle look elegant. I took a little hair piece that I had and put it in, and I can go out like for a special party or something with this hair look. Little things make a difference. So that's the end of this video. Comment if you have any questions. I hope that this video was helpful.